Welcome to Speech 1010, the fundamentals of speech communication, the internet version. I'm Dr. Rick Merritt. This is the online version of the class, so I want to take this opportunity to give you some details about the course and what you're going to be working on during the first week in class. I'm going to give you a brief overview of where things are in D2L. If you've been in these classes before, you probably know, but it's always good to get a lay of the land before you jump into a class. When you come into the course, this is what you're going to see, our homepage. You will find a weekly video in the news section, which is here. It's not here now because I'm still recording it. And I will also send you a weekly reminder about the videos every week. On your right, probably the most important component of this page, and that's the calendar. It's going to tell you what's due and when it's due. In this case, for week 1, you have the discussion. It will be locked on June 7th at 11:59 p.m. So you have to have all of your things submitted by then in order to get full credit. Then the quiz. Its availability also ends at 11:59 p.m. and that is when you will no longer be able to take that quiz. Finally, you have the initial self-observation log. This particular log is going to help you see how you grow as a public speaker during this course. So it's really important to get this in by the June 7th deadline at 11:59 p.m. To take a quiz, let's go to the quizzes section, and you will see the Chapter 1 quiz is available. When you click on the quiz, you will have the opportunity to start the quiz, and notice it says about 40 minutes. It shouldn't take you that long, and you have 3 attempts to complete this quiz. If you score 20 on the first one, you don't need to do it again because you've already attained the highest score possible. Click on Start Quiz, and it's going to give you, and yes, these are the questions, so if you're looking, you will have that, but don't go by what I have, and you'll want to save your questions, and then when you are done, you will go ahead and submit the quiz, and it's going to give you that, but I'm going to submit it anyway, and then it's going to give you the responses that you have, and if you earned points. If you did not earn points, obviously you did not get the correct answer. So that is the process of doing the quizzes. Now let's go into the discussions. Each week you're going to have a certain number of topics that you're going to need to have an original response to. For example, this week, a little bit about you. You've been preparing for that answer all your life. Then your communication goal. You're going to check the first chapter and learn about how to set a communication goal and tell us what that is in this particular thread. And then finally, listening. I'm going to talk about how well you listen based on an evaluation that you do, and also share with what you're going to do to improve your listening. When you look at the syllabus, you will see that 4 posts are required. Since there are 3 major threads, you're going to have 3 posts from that. Your 4th post will be a response to another student. You can respond more than you need to, but you must have at least 4 posts to earn full credit for your discussions. So please ensure that you do have at least 4 posts. And now let's take a look at the final assignment, and that is your initial self-observation log. You're going to find that in the Dropbox folder. You'll click on that. It's going to give you the initial self-observation log. And as you bring that up in Word, you will see that it has questions for you, such as what semester are you in, what's your major field of study, what grade would you like to earn in this class, how many hours per week will you study, and that's all classes, assuming you're taking more than one. If not, just note it for this class. How many speeches have you given in your lifetime, and how do you rate yourself as a public speaker? And also, how do you rate your anxiety level? That regards public speaking. Then provide a short paragraph about how you feel about public speaking and how you anticipate this class is going to help you become a better public speaker. Set a goal regarding the rating of the public speaker, and we're going to revisit those goals at the end of the 10 weeks. Well, those are the weekly assignments. The assignments everyone is excited about are the speeches. there are 2 required speeches. The first is the informative speech, and it's 3 to 5 minutes long, and it's due by July 4th at 11:59 p.m. Now, I do know that July 4th is a holiday, so please plan to get your speech in prior so you can take part in the festivities. The second speech is the persuasive speech. It's 5 to 7 minutes long, and it's due by August 1st at 11:59 p.m. Plan ahead. Get your assignments done early. Late assignments will be docked 10 points for each day they are late. While we're on the subject of speeches, you must record and submit your speeches online. You can post it to YouTube or another video sharing site and send a link. That's probably the easiest way since D2L's limit is 20 meg, and I'm assuming your speeches will probably be a bit longer or bigger than that in file size. Since you're going to be recording the speeches, you must have an audience. Public speaking's not public speaking without a public. So you have to have an audience of at least 5 members, and this can include the camera operator. You must scan the audience prior to the speech as well as when the speech is over. Also, the speech must be done in one take. No editing is permitted. Edited speeches will be docked 25 points. Finally, this week you're going to be learning about communication and the importance of communication. You're going to share your thoughts on a discussion board regarding this important concept, and some of the quick points not in the book are the fact that employers seek people who can communicate. Look at this list from Job Outlook 2018. You'll see the ability to work in a team, leadership, verbal and communication skills as top abilities employers look for in a job candidate. Thus, this class will help you become a better candidate for the job you want to get after graduation. If you have any questions, send me an email via D2L, and be sure to include your name, your question, and how I can help you best. I'm looking forward to the class, and I'll see you online. I'm Dr. Rick Merritt.